Hello everyone, the Bodacious Ginger is here. It has been so long since I have last seen you, but that is a story for another time. Today we are going to tell the story of my mother's wine glass. Now this may seem a mundane story to you, but as my mother's birthday is right around the corner, I figured this would be a great way to say, "Happy birthday, Mom, and I love you," but I have to embarrass myself a little bit in the process. So, we go down this tale of the wine glass. It began many years ago, 10 years ago to be precise, where all the women in the flock, aka all the women who were married to the contractors of Lockheed Martin, all received a glass from one another. My mother received one with her likeness, brown eyes and brown hair, and red lips to match. They all had the red lips to match, but they all had their own features. One had, well, I should say black hair for my mother. My mother had black hair and brown eyes. The others were brown-haired, green-eyed, black-haired, blue-eyed, many combinations of all the beautiful features of these women, very simply placed on a wine glass. Well, such a wine glass was prized by my mother, and was very carefully washed delicately by my hand, and for many years it was washed delicately. It was a beautiful glass, but one day fate decided to intervene, and me being the clumsy child that I am, it slipped from my hands, from these very hands, and shattered in the sink. Now, I believe my mother was not angry with me. I was angry with myself. For many years that glass was her favorite. She drank wine out of it every night. My heart is sad for this glass. And it shattered. A moment of silence for this glass. So, a year passed, possibly more, and Mother's Day was coming. Or was it her birthday? I cannot remember which. I believe it was Mother's Day. And I knew in my heart of hearts that I had to get her another glass. Now, this glass was not the same, but it was a painted wine glass, and it was beautiful, and my mother loved it nonetheless. It was travel themed. It had planes and places you could visit, and suitcases, and so many wonderful things that my mother loves to do, who loves to travel. I get her the glass that represents her life. And for, once again, many years, it lived. It lived in our house. It was cleaned by my hand. But once again, my hands, these very hands, dropped the glass. It broke my mother's heart, and it broke mine. We then moved from that house which the glasses broke. We moved farther north, where glass could actually break easier, because the fluctuating temperatures are more common here than any other place. Okay, maybe not any other place, but we live in Washington, and things break easily up here because it gets rainy a lot. We moved up here, and on such a day, I believe it was a Mother's Day once again, I went shopping for my mother for her Mother's Day gift, knowing in my heart of hearts what I had to get her. And in doing so, I found the glass. I found it, and it was beautiful. And it was her. It is her. I went to the shopkeeper and I said, "Will you gather this glass for me?" I could reach it, but I was not going to touch it. The shopkeeper was like, "Give me 1 second, or you can get it yourself." I then went on to explain why I could not, and she was like, "You cannot grab the glass. I will gather the box and place the glass in the box. Is this a gift for someone?" "Yes, it is a gift for my true dear mother, and only she may touch this glass." I'm trying not to story it is. This glass in a box, in a cylindrical box. She placed it in styrofoam, very carefully protecting it. Now many of you think the styrofoam is going to break this glass, but no, this glass stayed true. It made it home. I carried it in the bag so carefully. I carefully placed it upon my desk, and I did not touch it for a week. My mother was not allowed in my room for a week, which means she probably already knew what she got. I hope not, because I was doing everything. No, I wasn't. What was I doing? I don't know, we'll delete this part. But in my room on Mother's Day, I went down the stairs carefully carrying this box, this bag that carried the box that had the glass. And I presented it to my mother. And I said, Mother, you might already know what this is, but I will never clean it. I will never touch it, for it is yours, and I cannot be trusted with such a valuable object. And then her eyes lit up. And in so doing, she lifted the box. She saw many different designs of glasses on the box. She's like, which one did my daughter, the fairest of them all? Okay, maybe not the fairest of them all, but the gingeriest of them all. Okay, I'm lying on that too. My sister had the gingeriest of them all. The eldest sister in the house. What did she give me, my lovely daughter? She sees this glass. She takes it out very carefully and almost methodically takes out the glass that was packed in styrofoam. She then lifts the glass to herself and starts looking at me with hope, and then back at the glass, then with me. And it was beautiful. She placed the glass on the table and she said, thank you. And I cried. And from that day, when I told her I would never touch glass, I have never touched the glass. I am now going to make a huge risk and touch the glass for you all to see the glass that describes my mother perfectly. Let us go on an adventure. Now that is a beautiful glass that describes my mother in perfect succinctity. The side that says, kiss the cook, where she is obviously making a beautiful dinner for her family. Do you see that lovely turkey? But as you already see on the other side, the frazzled, wine-drinking woman in the little black dress. She even has a little diamond on her. Isn't it so cute? And the legs, the very stemmy legs, and on the bottom, it shows the food that my mother loves to make, except for the eggplants. But still, she loves everything else on this thing, as do I, except for the eggplants. And the garlic, showing her love of cooking, the pots and the pans. And then the wine, showing her love for fine things. This glass has been through many a thing. And that has been the only time I have ever touched the glass. Now I must carefully place it back in its place. Would you like to watch me? In my hand is this very glass. Very carefully and very succinctly will I place it back in its home. It is back in its home, where it shall stay until my mother decides to have another glass of wine. Preferably this wine, which is very, very good. But this is her glass, and there it shall stay until the end of time. Alrighty guys, I hope you guys liked this video. This is the Bodacious Ginger, and like this video, comment below if you want to see more videos like this with epic storytelling. Hopefully this was epic. I don't know for sure because obviously I'm on this side of the camera and I don't think I'm holding this camera right. Also, hit that red subscribe button to see more videos like this one or other weird videos where I might be doing cooking and singing and other weird things that other weird shenanigans I can get up to. Hope to see you all soon, and the wine glass is safe. For now. If it does break, I will let y'all know. Have a great day, and you are all beautiful, and you are all wonderful. Have a wonderful summer, and I hope to see y'all soon.